Hello and welcome back to another session of Therapy and Panels and the true final installment of this year's Black History Month. Yeah, before we begin, I'd like to make a quick apology. I got my days mixed up. For some reason, I thought we were literally at the end of February, but apparently, at the time of this video's recording, I have about one more week. For some reason, I thought it was the opposite. So my apologies there. For this true ending of the month, I thought we would talk about the time Spidey met the President of the United States. The year was 2008, and a major historical event occurred with the very first black president being elected into the United States. It was stated at the time that Obama was a huge comic book fan and that Spider-Man was one of his favorite characters, so Marvel decided to do something special for the inauguration. So let's see the shenanigans that Spidey gets into when he encounters the president as we take a look at The Amazing Spider-Man number 583 back issue. One thing I forgot to mention beforehand is that I will be using digital scans as well as the actual book, as the digital scans has a prologue story that begins the story of this. Anyway, my cover is a special variant issue with Obama front and center giving a thumbs up and Spidey in the background like he is just a guest star in his own comic. This is just a fun little thing, I thought I would be cool to show everybody. Just the other day, I met with the artist for the story, Todd Knock, and got him to sign this book. Just a fun little tidbit. He was a really cool, nice guy. We begin the story in Washington, D.C., in the White House, as a tailor arrives to see about his suit. Only this is no ordinary tailor, it seems, as you can see her face start to dissolve. We cut to a little later as Obama, acting a little strange, quickly heads into the car to his ceremony. Not long after, the real Obama runs into Biden, telling him that man was an imposter, and they both drive off after him. We cut to the Capitol as Peter Parker, assigned to take pictures of the inauguration, lost his ID and decides to sneak in using his spider powers. Before security can apprehend him, Senator John McCain arrives, recognizing Peter, being a fan of his work, and even showing he picked up the ID he lost earlier. We then cut to the ceremony as the President-elect Barack Obama has just arrived, when suddenly a car crashes the party, driven by Barack Obama? Peter quickly changes into Spider-Man and arrives to give his help with his experience of shapeshifters and clones and whatnot. He suggests that they ask a question only the real Obama would know, that being his nickname when he played basketball in high school. I'm not even kidding, just from the facts he makes just from the basketball stuff, he knows very little about sports more than me. At least I know that there isn't a diamond in basketball. But just from that, everyone should have clearly knew that that guy was the imposter. Someone even suggests the two play a three-pointer, but it seems at this point the imposter loses it, revealing himself to be none other than the chameleon attempting to become president before the real Obama could get sworn in. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for that meddling president-elect and his little superhero too. Spidey gives him a good left hook, and the chameleon is taken away to jail. Before Spidey heads off, Obama quickly lets him know how big of a fan he is and thanks him for his help. The issue ends with Spidey getting a good picture of the president being sworn in. And that was the time Spidey helped the president-elect. And for my final diagnosis, this was a fun little story. The art is beautifully done, and it's a silly tale of how a villain thought he could become president. My only complaint, honestly, is just I wish we actually got a scene of them doing the game. Just the thought of that is hilarious to me. And with that, that is the end of today's session, and the true ending of this month's Black History Month. I would like to apologize once again for getting my days mixed up. And if you like the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, until next time, I'm the Super Guru, signing off.